Well, three Swaroops of the holy book of the Sikhs, the Guru Granth Sahib, have now been flown in from Kabul. These, of course, have been accompanied by the Granthis who carried these books out of Kabul, as well as about 46 Sikhs who were living in Afghanistan, as well as certain Hindus who have now been evacuated by the Indian government into India. Let's go back to Sumi. I think there's quite a bit of a commotion over there, but we'll try once again. Sumi, give us a sense of what's happening around you. Of course, this is an extremely important scene that we are now seeing outside the airport of the national capital, because the Guru Granth Sahib is considered the embodiment of the teachings of the 10 Sikh Gurus.
Absolutely, the holiest book for the Sikh community and for all Indians alike has been brought outside the IGI Airport Terminal 3. And in the pictures, we're showing you the live pictures on screen, the elated images and recital of prayers, and in fact, a lot of emotions of the people from the Sikh community. All of them are here to welcome the people from the Sikh community who have been evacuated by the Indian government from Afghanistan. And they all are here to also ferry the scriptures of the Guru Granth Sahib that has come from the war-torn area, war-torn country of Afghanistan. In fact, in the live pictures, we're showing you as to how the Guru Granth Sahib has been packed in a suitcase, and with the recital of prayers and rose petals being showered on it, and with lots and lots of prayers and thanking to the Almighty, it is now being ferried to the very truck that had been brought back this morning, and it has been decorated. And in fact, this is the same truck that will ferry it to the Gurudwara Arjun Maharaj, which is in north-west Delhi. And in fact, Majinder Singh Sirsa, who spoke to us exclusively, he broke down it for the audience as to how it will be taken care of. And in fact, the rescued Afghan nationals from the Sikh community who had been trapped there in the war-ravaged area, they will also be rehabilitated by the Sopti Foundation. And in fact, this particular Guru Granth Sahib will also be kept at the Gurudwara, and all the Afghans will be rehabilitated indefinitely. This is an unprecedented scenario out here at the IGI Terminal 3. And in fact, India has been carrying this daunting mission to evacuate its citizens from the Hindu community, from the Sikh community, and also from the Muslim community who had been trapped in the Taliban seized control of the war-ravaged area of Afghanistan. The Indian Air Force has also operated a number of rescue flights, and there have been 2 rescue flights almost every day from Kabul to India. And in fact, today's Air India flight 1956 also carried 78 passengers, out of which 28 of them were from the Sikh community and from the Indian descent. And in fact, here the live visuals is showing you the unprecedented images of all of the people from the Sikh community. And in fact, Majinder Singh Sirsa is also, talking to the media, and he spoke to the media initially, and he told all of the audience, and in fact, he apprised the audience of how the entire development is taking place and how it does better than this, certainly. And all the efforts of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP government has been very, very successful, and which is why we're witnessing these emotions and the Indian flags today. And it is certainly, we'll try to get in a word from he said Gurudwara Arjun Ji Vapar in scriptures of the 3 Guru Granth Sahib that have been rescued from the war-torn areas of Afghanistan. Taliban has seized control on the 15th of August, and here what we are witnessing is certainly historic. Union Ministers V. Muralidharan and Hardeep Singh Puri were also here, and inside the airport they had come to escort the Guru Granth Sahib. And in fact, Hardeep Singh Puri, who also belongs to the Sikh community, had held it all over his head, and he brought it back, and all of the citizens individuals right now are also undergoing their RT-PCR tests and their reports are awaited. Once they come out, we'll also try to talk to them. But so far, there have been so many horrific stories that we've been hearing from all of the evacuees as to how they have faced the Taliban themselves up close and personally. In fact, for the women also, it has been no less than a horror. And in fact, this particular image, if I go back to that, it is certainly significant for the Sikh community, and these images will certainly be etched to the minds of every Indian for days to come. Sloganeering, a lot of chanting, lot of rose petals. The roads have been covered with the rose petals and recital of prayers. And among this pious atmosphere, all of the people who have been elated are praying here and they are chanting Sastri Akal, Jo Bole Soniyal Sastri Akal. We will certainly remember all of this. This is a historic image, and all thanks to the BJP government and Prime Minister Narendra Modi for all of his efforts. And in fact, when I say that, I'm certainly speaking for all of the Indians who are watching our bulletin right now. There have been close to 500 Indians who have been evacuated from the war-torn country of Afghanistan after Taliban seized control on the 15th of August. Back to you.